award winner, World Series champion, and what is Awards Week? Jake Peavy, I'm Adnan Burke. Great to have you with us here in Studio 42. It was a momentous season for Major League Baseball, Peavy, and we got to see history today. 2 unanimous MVPs in Shohei Ohtani and Aaron Judge.
Yeah, 2 all-time great players, and maybe in Shohei Ohtani, the best player that we've ever seen play the game. Unanimous selections, both of them. Look, rightfully so, incredible years.
Amazing to think about for Ohtani is, again, he makes history. The first player ever as a DH, did not play a single inning in the field, and yet he becomes an MVP for the LA Dodgers. He also joins Frank Robinson now as the only players to win the MVP in both the American League and the National League. So a historic season for Ohtani. Of course, we're well aware of the fact he became the first ever 50-50 player. But, Jake, I think, again, as you said, when it's all said and done, he's now at 3 MVPs. 12 guys have done that. Only player with more than 3 MVPs is Barry Bonds with 7. It's not out of the realm of possibility to think Ohtani could win 7 MVPs one day.
Well, without question, when you talk about him doing it, not pitching, the other MVPs have both been on both sides of the ball, and we're going, look, what this guy brings to the table is too much to deny, pitching and hitting. For him to only hit this year, to steal 50 bases and knock over 50 home runs, carry the Dodgers at times when that season was getting wonky, and down to the first playoff game. The homer against the Padres really got the Dodger fan base in it. They go on to win the World Series behind an incredible year.
It's amazing to think about when you look at these numbers overall. Again, a unanimous MVP. Lindor, by the way, had a remarkable season, especially from middle of May on. That's why he got 23 second-place votes. Ketel Marte, not to be denied. By the way, Lindor would have been the first Met ever to win MVP. First MVP, rather, for the Met top 3 since Piazza back in 2000. Marte and the D-backs, they've never had an MVP award winner. At least he does finish 3rd. Ozuna was great for the Braves. And you see William Contreras, the Brewers, 5th place as well. Think of it again, to finish the player Ohtani. You know, he begins his career, he wins the Rookie of the Year, battles injuries, etc. He would have won the MVP 4 straight years. The one year he didn't win the last 4 years is when Judge hit 62 home runs. That's what it took for Ohtani not to win MVP. It's insane.
It would have been insane if they were both in the same league this year. And who do you take? We can get into that. And look, I want to flip the script and talk a little bit about Aaron Judge. Sure. When you start and hit under 200 in this market with Juan Soto, the talk of the town, they're chanting Juan's name. When are you going to show up, Aaron? For him to put that behind him and have maybe his best season ever, says what he's about. You talk about playing 158 games in center field, putting up these numbers. The Yankees don't do what they did this season without remarkable number 99.
Yeah, again, he's not a guy who's going to the award for his defense. But your point, playing center field, a premium position, did not make any errors. People said maybe his durability, he can't withstand it. You're right. That's an underrated facet of his game. I know the slugging is amazing, the power is there, but he played really good defense in a premium position.
In a big center field, he covered up Juan Soto, not playing the best right field defense, playing just what he could.
Yeah.
And then that big left center field. Playing center field in Yankee Stadium is tough. Playing center field anywhere is tough. To do that and consistently run out there, make 0 errors. I know we're going to talk about the postseason. People are going to throw that up. Sure. Forget about it. It just happens. It's just wrong time, wrong place. Other than that play, he was fabulous. I wish the Yankees would, in the future, look to take some pressure and move him to right field. But you play center field and you put up these numbers, these 2 players are going to go down as some of the greatest, if not the greatest of all time.
Yeah, people joke about load management and such in the NBA. Well, Judge is a big guy, has battled injuries in the past. This year, the most games he ever played, 158. Not all in center field, but he showed off the fact he can withstand that pressure day in and day out. And these numbers overall speak for themselves. Again, the quiet start you mentioned, Pete, hitting a $197 through his first 33 games. He only had 6 home runs, 18 RBI. To have an on-base of nearly 500, and look at that slugging. I mean, that's gargantuan, almost 800 over his last 125 games.
And I know that Austin Wells hit behind him and had a pretty good year, but we got to think Stanton wasn't there doing what Stanton did in the postseason behind him, and Austin Wells wasn't. You throw a fastball in the zone, it got pummeled against Aaron Judge.
Yeah.
And look, he is he's one of one. I mean, when you talk about the Yankees tradition in the Yankees all-time greats, if he punches through and wins a championship, which I think he has to do to be in this conversation,
agreed,
that with the numbers he's going to put up in the length of his contract, he's going to go down as the greatest Yankee of all time.
It'll be amazing to think about when you're considering Babe Ruth and Derek Jeter and Lou Gehrig. Again, the highest combined WAR by MVP winners going back to Lou Boudreau and Stan Musial. Stan the Man back in 1948. Then you've got Judge and Ohtani, followed by think about that, Ted Williams and Stan Musial, 2 of the greatest hitters ever, and yet Judge and Ohtani beat them. Just when you're looking at WAR specifically, I mentioned Lou Gehrig, of course, Carl Hubble back in 1936, Ichiro Bonds back in 01. There's a lot of great company when you look at dynamic duos, which touches on the next topic, which you hit on slightly, but I want a definitive answer. If they played in the same league, Who's the MVP, Ohtani or Judge?
It's Judge, and because of what we hit on already.
In the field.
When you play 158 games, that is answering the bell every day. That's coming in and swiping your time card, not taking anything away from any DHs, but to come in and get ready for 4 at-bats and run the bases well. A lot of people can do that and get by. It's not having to plug in every day and run balls down in center field for your pitchers, never taking an inning off. That toll that it takes on your body, playing up the middle, and then you turn around and do what he did. Judge is my overall MVP.
You mentioned about great Yankees. Now, multiple MVP award winners. Judge joins Joe DiMaggio, Yogi Berra, Mickey Mantle, Roger Maris, and Alex Rodriguez. Only Yankees to win more than 1 MVP award. And again, unanimous MVP award winners, both leagues in the single season. Ohtani, pretty remarkable what he is able to do with the Dodgers, and obviously even Ronald Acuna from a season ago as well.
The only Yankee to win.
You're watching MLB Tonight, presented by Mattress Firm.
Yeah, your 2024 American League Most Valuable Player is Aaron Judge.
There you have him.
I think he saw it coming, but he can exhale.
2024 Most Valuable Player goes to my teammate, Shohei Ohtani.
You got it? Yeah.
And I'm sure Shohei and Aaron Judge would appreciate how cool it is to get guys like Aaron Judge being honored with Derek Jeter and Kershaw. By the way, the dog we can a break for. How about Ohtani's reaction there? Players to an MVP in both leagues. It's a very select list. It's only Shohei Ohtani and the great Frank Robinson. Frank did it back in 1966 in the American League with the Orioles, and then had done it previously with the Reds in 1961. Ohtani, his MVPs coming in bunches here with the Angels and the Dodgers. Of course, it was a remarkable season. Let's look back at Shohei's most memorable game in Miami.
Shohei, of course, will lead off the lineup for Dave Roberts today.
Never been to the playoffs, 865 games. That will change.
Ohtani smokes this ball to right center field, off the wall. And it's a screamer of a double to start this ball game.
Next stolen base for Shohei Ohtani would be number 50.
There they go. Throw to third. Beats him, but he got his foot in.
Stolen base number 50 for Ohtani, and they are standing at Lone Depot Park.
Throw beats him, but the foot avoids the tag. Ohtani tags. Conine's got a good arm. His throw's up the line, though. Ohtani's in to score the first run of the game. Shohei, who hit his 48th home run in Game 1, stole his 49th base in Game 2, has stolen his 50th base in Game 3. That's a base hit to right field. Ohtani's 2 for 2. Muncie's headed for the plate. Conine's throws cut off. He's got 2 hits. He's got a stolen base. He's got a run scored. He's got a run batted in. How about 51? Into second with a stolen base. His second of the game already. How about 60-60, Shohei? We got 10 games left. And it brings up Ohtani. 2 innings. He's got 2 hits, 2 stolen bases, a run scored, and a run knocked in. Slashes his 3rd hit of the game into the left center field gap. Ohtani heading for 3rd. Relay is in time.
On a 2-run double for Shohei Ohtani. He's got 3 runs batted in.
And to get Ohtani back to the plate. 3 for 3 through 3 innings today.
Everything that Ohtani does is just seemingly different and better than everybody else.
Sends one in the air. Deep right field. He's in a world of his own.
It's a 2-run homer. The Dodgers lead it 9-3. Shohei Ohtani is now tied for the all-time Dodgers single-season home run record with 49. And he is 1 away from the first ever 50-50 season. Oh, what a blast by Shohei Ohtani. He is a one-man show.
And here we go. Here he comes. He's matched the franchise record for a single season with 49. He's 1 away from the first 50-50 season ever. On a 1-2, Ohtani sends one in the air. The other way. Back it goes. Gone! One-of-a-kind player. One-of-a-kind season. Shohei Ohtani starts the 50-50 club.
This ball's back. There it is. Number 50. The first player in the history of Major League Baseball to have a 50-50 season. He is incredible. He is the new all-time single-season home runs leader for the Dodgers.
He achieves history with a one-day rampage, September 19th, 2024.
What a day for Shohei.
It sounds hyperbolic since baseball's been around for 150 years, but that's literally one of the greatest games you'll ever see. I mean, 6 for 6, 3 home runs, 2 stolen bases, and 10 RBI. Ohtani did so with a flourish, people. It was amazing.
Forget that 50-50 season was on the line, and that was the day he did it. If that happened any day for a major leaguer to do that, is, like you said, as incredible of a year, as a day as you can have. Here's what I want to say. This is a one-off for Ohtani. In the fact that he's not pitching this year. This was by design for him to come back, understanding he could run the bases like this, and then to hit 50 home runs. Just truly remarkable.
Yeah, the record set on September 19th, Pete. The first 50-50 season, first 10 RBI game by a leadoff hitter. Think about that. First 3 home run, 2 stolen base game. And in terms of Dodgers franchise records, 51 a single season record, the 10 RBI for a single game, and the 6 hits tying a single game. Again, remarkable night for Ohtani, and now it makes you think about what's next. In terms of being a pitcher in his career, 3.01 ERA, 11.4 strikeout per 9. This guy's been an elite pitcher, and hopefully we'll see that come next season.
You're exactly right. I think we're going to see a whole lot less stolen bases, especially with the arm injury sliding into second. That's going to be reserved because we forget that this guy is as good as anybody on the mound. We can go ahead and go to this tape. I'm going to show you what the dude does, but this is he finished 4th in the Cy Young in 2022. Papa Baker back there on research giving me all kind of nuggets. Forget that this guy throws 100 miles an hour, guys. Watch the fastball. This is what we're going to see next year and possibly hitting 50 home runs. And the Dodgers, it's an embarrassment of riches. You see the slider right here, the splitter. That's 3 devastating pitches I just showed you. Does he have any more, Adnan? You better believe he does. Look at that. There's not anything this guy can't do on the baseball field, down to being as good of a pitcher as I've ever seen. Now, look, we've all seen this moment, but I'm going to show you what this guy's about. 1-0 to the best player in the game. Right down the middle. Get you some. I go 2-1. What's coming now? Fastball. Challenging Mike Trout with the game on the line. Now you got to make a pitch. You've challenged him with 2 fastballs. The right call is the perfect slider. That is who this guy is. This guy wants the moment and is a bulldog on the mound. You look here, it's just incredible what he's been able to accomplish on both sides of the ball. As being a former pitcher, I marvel at anybody doing this, let alone trying to do something else on the baseball field. When you talk about the Dodger rotation moving forward, getting a #1 starter, a guy, I promise you, I heard Greg ask him if he's Cy Young's in his future.
Yeah.
There's not anything else the guy has left to prove.
I mean, this is a theoretical rotation. Yamamoto, the $320 million man. Ohtani's sliding in as a #2. Then you've got Glass now, who was excellent until he got hurt. Gonsolin, Dustin May. I could throw a little Bobby Miller. Kirsch at some point. You're telling me Ohtani can win a Cy Young?
I just gave Baker and those guys some love. I'm going to get on him right here because Shohei Ohtani is our #1 starter.
Right.
He is better than Yamamoto in his 5 innings that he gives you with the fastball split. He does not have the breaking ball and the slider quite yet like Ohtani's got. I'm telling you, Shohei Ohtani, when right, is as good as any pitcher in the game of baseball. He is Zach Wheeler. He is Garrett Cole. It's truly remarkable to talk about that he's this good pitching, and he is doing 50-50.
Right.
There's nothing left to say other than he's going to go down as the best baseball player of all time.
Well, this is the thing. People say, how can you top it? By winning the Cy Young. If he wins the Cy Young next season off a 50-50 year, that, again, it's unprecedented.
It's coming.
He's going to win a Cy Young.
That's right. Forget about it.
It's amazing to think about Ohtani's year. When we come back here in MLB Tonight, we showed you Ohtani's greatest game of this MVP season. How about Aaron Judge? In a year in which he's the unanimous American League MVP, how about that grand slam and that moment against the Boston Red Sox? We'll relive it when we come back. 5 MVPs. So which one of them will be the Daniel Day-Lewis of his generation? The only actor ever to win 3 Best Actor Academy Awards. Ohtani has now tied him with 3 MVPs. Only one thing is certain. In the ruthless race for awards, whether in baseball or in movies, there will be blood. Here is your recap of the award winners. So Luis Gil and Paul Skeens win the Rookie of the Year. In the American League and National League, respectively, the managers of the year, Stephen Vogt, fantastic for the Guardians, and Pat Murphy finally gets it done for the Brewers. As far as the Cy Young Award is concerned, Tarek Skubal was ferocious for the Tigers, as was Chris Sale, winning the pitching triple crown in terms of wins, ERA, and strikeouts, and the most valuable player. Both these guys, unanimous winners, Aaron Judge and Shohei Ohtani. Greg Amsinger, Tom Verducci, Harold Reynolds, talking it up with Shohei.
Shohei, congratulations. I know you're trying to get the pup up on the couch, which is challenging. For some reason, it didn't look like this season was all that challenging to you. A great year. What does this MVP season mean to you in year one of your time with the Los Angeles Dodgers?
今年はチャレンジングなシーズンではあったと思うんですけど、そういった意味でドジャースの一員として、MVP を受賞できた、優勝もできた、今年はどうでしたかと。
本当にドジャースの一員の一人として代表してもらったと思ってるので、それぐらいみんなで掴み取った、シーズンもそうですし、ポストシーズン、ワールドシリーズもそのぐらいみんなで掴み取ったものだなと思ってます。
Yeah, I'm just taking. I think this MVP is. I'm just representing the Dodgers. It was a complete team effort. I wouldn't have been able to receive this award if it weren't for my teammates. Obviously, if my teammates weren't there, we didn't play as a team, we would not even got to the playoffs or won the World Series. So for me, again, I'm just taking this as I'm representing the team receiving this award.
Hey, Shohei, it's Harold here. I want to ask you, the last couple MVPs, you were pitching and hitting. As you're heading into this season and you knew you were not going to be pitching, did you think you had to do something special in order to be sitting here tonight to win the MVP?
ピッチャーね、メンバーでピッチャーとバッター両方やったけど、今年はピッチャーやらないということで、今年何かすごいことをしないと MVP は取れないっていう風な気持ちはありましたでしょうかって。
そうですけど、MVP を取りたいなみたいな感じでシーズンはもちろん入ってはないので、本当にドジャースという新しいチームに来て、早くチームの一員としてファンの人たちもそうですし、チームメイトの人たちに認められたいなっていう思いで、特に前半戦はそういう感じでやってましたね。
Yeah, I obviously don't go into the season trying to strive to get the MVP award. I was more focused on being one of the guys with the new team with the Dodgers. I wanted to obviously embrace the fans as well and just let them kind of learn who I was, and I think that was my main focus heading into the season.
Well, Shohei, it's Tom Verducci. Congratulations. We will be talking about this season for ages, 50-50. But I want to know, in your mind, what are you most proud of your MVP 2024 season?
50-50を取れたということで、みんなはこれからずっと話し続けることになるとは思うんですけれども、翔平君自身は今年のシーズンを振り返って何が一番良かったというか、誇りに思えますかって。
一番やっぱりワールドシリーズ勝てたっていうところが一番目指してたところではあるので、さっきも言いましたけど、本当に僕が代表としてシーズンの代表としてもらった賞だと思っているので、また来年も引き続きチームみんなで頑張れるように、今リハビリしているので、また復帰してシーズン頑張りたいなと思ってます。
Yeah, the ultimate goal from the beginning was to win a World Series, which we were able to accomplish. Again, like I said before, it was a team effort. Like I said before, I received this award on behalf of my team. So right now, the next goal is for me to do it again. And so right now I'm in the middle of rehab and working out and getting stronger, and I'm looking forward to next season so we could run it back.
Do you mind if I give you another goal, Shohei? Real quick, Clayton Kershaw being on here got me thinking about this. You've won multiple MVPs, a world championship, 50-50 season. Are you looking for a Cy Young next season? Cy Young and MVP like Clayton?
そうなれたらもちろん最高ですし、まずは復帰してしっかりともう一回、さらに強くなったパフォーマンスっていうのを出して。自信を持ってマウンドに上がるのがまず目標かなと思います。
Yeah, that would obviously be great, but right now my focus is just again to get back healthy, come back stronger, get back on the mound, and show everybody what I can do.
Oh, I just have this feeling. Don't stop. You can't stop Shohei Ohtani. Another MVP. Congratulations, Shohei. You are such a joy to watch.
That was so.
Thank you.
Well done from the fellas there. Shohei Ohtani.
2024年の MLB シーズンはまさに記録的で感動的な1年となりました。その中でも、翔平大谷とアーロン・ジャッジという2人の選手が見せた驚異的な活躍は、 多くのファンの記憶に刻まれたことでしょう。2人が共に MVP を満場一致で獲得したという歴史的な瞬間は、MLB の新しい時代の幕開けを象徴しています。彼らの活躍は、それぞれのチームだけでなく、MLB 全体にポジティブな影響を与え、多くのファンに夢と希望を届けました。まず、翔平・大谷選手について振り返ってみましょう。彼がロサンゼルス・ドジャースでの初年度に達成した偉業は、もはや伝説と呼ぶべきものです。特に9月19日の試合で見せた50-50の記録達成は、まさに圧巻でした。6打数6安打、3本塁打、10打点、2盗塁というプレーは、150年以上の MLB の歴史を通じても他に類を見ないものであり、その日の試合がどれほど特別だったかを物語っています。大谷選手は、ただのパワーヒッターではありません。盗塁を含めた総合的なプレー能力でチームを引っ張り、最終的にはドジャースをワールドシリーズ優勝へと導きました。このような選手は、まさに一世代に一人現れるかどうかというレベルです。また、大谷選手の活躍は、彼が単なるバッターとしての役割だけでなく、チーム全体の雰囲気を変える存在であることも証明しました。シーズン中、彼がピッチャーとして登板しないというハンデがあったにもかかわらず、彼の影響力はチーム内外で絶大でした。さらに、ドジャースでの初年度にもかかわらず、ファンやチームメイトから絶大な信頼を得ている姿は、彼の人間性やリーダーアップがいかに優れているかを物語っています。彼が次に目指すのは、再びマウンドに立ち、ピッチャーとしての復活を果たすこと。2025年シーズンには、大谷選手が投打両面で、さらに新しい歴史を作る姿が見られることでしょう。一方で、アーロン・ジャッジ選手もまた、2024年シーズンを通じて、驚異的なパフォーマンスを見せてくれました。シーズン序盤では、打率が低迷し、批判の声もありましたが、そこから見事に立ち直り、自身の最高のシーズンの一つを作り上げました。特に158試合に出場し、センターとしてプレーしながらエラーゼロを記録するという安定感は、彼の守備力と体力の両方がいかに優れているかを証明しています。ヤンキースの中心選手として、彼が果たした役割は計り知れません。さらに、ジャッジ選手は、そのプレーだけでなく、精神的な強さでも注目を集めました。ニューヨークというプレッシャーの大きな環境の中で、批判を乗り越え、自らの能力を証明した彼の姿は、多くのファンに感銘を与えました。2025年シーズンに向けて、彼が再びチームを引っ張り、新たなタイトルを目指す姿が非常に楽しみです。また、ジャッジ選手が次のステップとして、ワールドシリーズ制覇を達成すれば、彼の名は、ヤンキースの歴史において、ベーブ・ルースやデレク・ジーターのような伝説的な選手たちと並ぶことになるでしょう。このように、翔平・大谷選手とアロン・ジャッジ選手という2人のスターが織りなすドラマは、MLB ファンにとって特別なものとなっています。そして、この2人が同じリーグでプレーしていたら、どちらが MVP に選ばれていたのかという想像は、ファンにとって一層の興奮を呼び起こします。それぞれのプレースタイルや貢献度を比較する議論は、MLB の未来を考える上でも興味深いテーマです。また、これからのシーズンでは、どのチームが次なるスター選手を発掘し、どの選手が新たな記録を打ち立てるのかにも注目が集まります。特に、大谷選手がピッチャーとして完全復活を遂げ、MVP だけでなくサイ・ヤング賞も狙える可能性を考えると、2025年シーズンはさらにエキサイティングなものになるでしょう。そして、ジャッジ選手もまた、さらなる 成長と進化を見せてくれるに違いありません。皆さんは、ショウヘイ・オタニ選手やアーロン・ジャッジ選手の2024年シーズンについてどう感じましたか？そして、2025年シーズンで最も注目する選手は誰ですか？ぜひコメント欄で教えてください。また、この記事や動画を楽しんでいただけたら、いいねとチャンネル登録をよろしくお願いします。これからも最新の MLB ニュースや注目の選手情報をお届けしますので、一緒に MLB の魅力を楽しみ続けましょう。